Yes!
Hey there, I'm Sarah and this is Marek. We've been saving up for years and 6 months ago we finally set off to fulfill our travel dreams. But there's a catch. We have a budget, so the better we budget, the longer we get to travel. We started our travels in England, then spent 3 months living in the snowy French Alps. After that, we headed to Poland where we tasted delicious Polish food, and now we are exploring the beautiful country of Georgia. Subscribe to follow our journey around the world. We just hit 1,000 subscribers! Oh my goodness! Thank you to you and you and you and you! We could not have reached this milestone without each and every one of you. Thank you for being here and thank you for your continued support. We actually set ourselves a goal to try and reach 1,000 subscribers before the 22nd of May, which would mark a whole year on YouTube. And we're so happy to say that we reached that goal with 10 days to spare. So thank you to each and every one of you. Now, when we were thinking about how we could actually celebrate this milestone, Marek had such an amazing idea.
So instead of this being an individual celebration, we really wanted to give back in some way. Because YouTube is a community-based platform and we would not be able to be standing here sitting at 1,000 subscribers if it wasn't for you. So we really wanted to give back in some way, but interacting with people is a little bit tricky these days due to the whole situation that we're all facing. So if you watched last week's video about Batumi, you would have noticed that there are plenty of street dogs running around. So we thought, what better way to celebrate and spend the day than to feed some street dogs. But first things first, let's go and get some food so we can feed those little babies. So we got about 5 kgs of dog food.
And we even threw in some human treats as well.
Let's go see how many babies we can spoil.
Just a bit windy.
So for today, we aren't actually giving the dogs too much attention because what we've seen from having lived in Batumi now for a little while is that as soon as you give the dogs any sort of attention or even just like looking at them, they latch onto you and follow you for sometimes up to kilometers. So for today, we just want to do like a drop and run almost type of a thing. So we give them the food and move on as fast as possible just so they don't follow us and then maybe cause any dog fights down the line.
Now, would this really be a Sarah and Marek video without some tidbits of interesting information? These dogs are referred to as the dogs of Tibilisi. Now, of course, we're not in Tibilisi right now, but from what we've noticed, the situation with the street dogs is pretty similar across Georgia and the major cities. Back with the fall of the Soviet Union, these street dogs were actually viewed as dangerous and some of them were even vicious. But the situation has changed a lot over the years to a point where a government-owned company now takes care of the sterilizations and the vaccinations of these dogs. And after that, the locals themselves take care of these dogs. They feed them, and they even go as far as making them dog houses that they leave out on the street for them. But of course, these dogs are always super grateful to receive some extra love, food, and attention. So we've really been enjoying giving it to them today.
Oh, the weather is turning pretty ugly, but that's taken our total up to 14 dogs for the day. And unfortunately, we've just run out of food and we really can't say no to them. So we're going to quickly go and buy some more food and try to see how many dogs we can help before we call it for the day. So we just got our second bag of dog food and that takes our total cost to 15 Lari. Now we really don't think that's a lot of money to make a lot of dogs happy. Bye.
Here's a little porky one though. Rejection? He's not interested.
So we walked for 10 kilometers and managed to help 20 dogs. Interestingly enough, 3 of the dogs that we tried to help were not interested in our food, which would have taken the total to 23. So we take that as a really good sign that they are taken care of.
Thank you again to each and every one of you for helping us reach this milestone. We're so excited about it and we really appreciate every one of you. If you did enjoy this video, please give it a big thumbs up. It really helps out our channel a lot. In next week's video, we'll be doing a Georgian food tour where we go out and try traditional Georgian foods. So subscribe if you haven't already and stay tuned for that video. We'll see you guys back this coming Tuesday.
Oh, what's up?
Goodness.